Hello friends, welcome back to Online Technical. And this is going to be the 14th tutorial of C programming. In this tutorial, we will discuss do loop in a C by writing one program in a dev C++. So let's get started. You can say that do loop is a one of the exit control loop in which the block of statement are at least one, the block of statements or block of code is executed at least one time without testing the condition, and then after executing at least one time block of statement or block of code without testing the condition, after executing that block of statement one time, then after here the conditions are checked or evaluated to uh, to continue, or you can say to execute the remaining block of statement if the condition is true. This is the syntax, you can say. Okay, this is the syntax of do loop, or you can say do while loop. Here do keyword. Okay, do means you have to understand that do means god means to perform some task, you can say, or to the work of this keyword is used to perform some work, means to execute the block of code. So do keyword, then after curly braces open, curly braces close. Inside this curly braces, the block of statement the block of statement or block of code uh, will be executed here or written here, and at least the block of statement written inside this curly braces. Okay, at least one time the block of statement written inside this curly braces will be executed without testing this condition. Okay, at least one time the block of statement written inside this curly braces will be executed without testing the condition. Okay, and then after to continue this loop, to continue, or to, you can say, to execute our remaining block of statement, uh, remaining block of statement, the conditions are evaluated here, the conditions are checked here, and if this condition is true, then only the remaining block of statement will be going to be executed again here. But if the condition is false, okay, if the condition is false here, the remaining block of statement will not be executed. Means simply you have to understood that do loop or do while loop is a one of the exit control loop in which at least one block of statement or block of code is executed without testing the condition. But to execute remaining block of statement, the conditions are evaluated there, and if the condition is true, then only the remaining block of statement will be executed. Otherwise, the remaining block of statement will not be executed if the condition is false. Okay, so the syntax is this: do and curly braces open, curly braces close. This is okay. Here, first block of statement will be executed without testing the condition. As you can see here, there is no any condition. First line is this, then after curly braces, and there is no any conditions are here. But it means that the block of statement written inside this curly braces at least one time, that block of statement will be executed without testing the condition, and then after program follow reach to the downside here, and here the conditions are updated here. Conditions are built here, you can say, and these conditions, if this condition is going to be true, then only this loop is going to be repeated again. You can say the remaining block of statement will be executed if this condition is true. Otherwise, the remaining block of statement will not be executed if the condition is false. So let's see with one example of this do loop, or you can say do while loop, that is also called a exit control. Okay. So here's one question: we have to calculate a sum of a n natural number. Sum of n natural number. It means, first of all, we have to understand that what does it mean. Sum of n natural number means, for example, if any user enter the value of n equal to 3. Okay, if any user enter the value of n equal to 3, uh, at that time, the this program is asking that to calculate the sum of n natural numbers, or you can say to calculate the sum of a given number. If user enter 3 there, then the output will be here. According to this program, the output will be there 1. Okay, and after 2, after plus 3, equal to how much it become? It become a 6. Okay, means the program is saying this one. This program, or you can say this question is want this this thing to write a program that display these things, that display the sum of n natural number and any given number. In this way, if user enter 3, means 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 6, it will display. Similarly, if the user enter 4, it will calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal to, almost it became 6 plus 4 equal to 10. So let's see this one. As you know that in a C program, first of all, we have to write or we have to declare a preprocessor directory that is called header file has tag include include then after stdio.h. Okay, here is the dot h. Okay, yeah, there is a missing h. Stdio.h, that is called header file or preprocessor directories. Okay, stdio means standard input output header file. It is the one of the header files, you can say, that is two different types of keywords, inbuilt keywords that are used in a C program, that are used in this program, like scanf and printf. Okay, the these keywords are defined inside this header file. It's called standard input output header file. Thereafter, main function are declared here by using integer return type. You can say, or integer data type or integer return type. Main function are declared here. Main function start with this curly braces. Yeah, main function start with this curly braces and end with this curly braces. Okay, whatever we are looking here, okay, inside this curly braces, that is called body of function, or generally we can call it block of statement of main function too. And then after first line, in the first line of main function, we have to declare all the variable that we are going to use in this program by using a specific data type or any particular data type, you can see. So here we have used here integer data type. Okay, integer data type to declare variable n. First variable to store the number that will be entered by the user. And similarly, yes variable, we have declared yes variable and we have assigned zero value to this variable yes. Okay, and yes is declared to store the sum or to calculate the sum. Similarly, I variable is declared to run the loop, you can see. Okay, you can say for yeah, for to run the loop. Then this variable assign a value 1. Then after statement must be terminated by semicolon. We know that every statement in a C program must be terminated by semicolon. So that's why here we have used semicolon. And then after program list here, the follow-up program move to the next line here. Printf enter any number. Okay, this statement is asking enter any number from the user. We have used printf statement to display this message over the screen during runtime, so that the user can read this message, and by reading this message, user will understood what to do next year. Means after reading this message, user will understood that they have to enter their sum number, and they will enter the number in a program by reading this message. Again, this statement will be terminated by semicolon. Similarly, scanf statement or scanf functions are used here with the help of scanf function or scanf keyword. The value or the number entered by the user are stored in a variable year. Okay, scan a percent d comma address of year, means percent is here. This is the syntax. There is a syntax of printf and scanf we have discussed in our previous tutorial. And scanf, generally scanf percent d. Percent d is here because we are going to store the value of the number which are entered by the user in this n variable, and this n variable is declared by using integer data type here, and the format specifier of integer data type is a percent d, so that's why we have written here percent d. Okay, so scanf percent d yeah, comma address of n. Here we have to write address of n. Then after semicolon, okay, means with the help of scanf, the value entered by the user will be stored in the program in this variable here. Thereafter, we will use syntax of do loop, or do while loop. The syntax of do while loop is there. We have already discussed that there is a do keyword, then after calibration spin, calibration close, and here is a block of statement that is also calculation block of code, you can say, or line of code. Thereafter, while and condition. The same syntax we will use here. So we will write here do keyword. Yeah. Then after curly braces open, curly braces close. Inside this curly braces, we have to write the block up statement. Yeah, here we have written block up statement yes equal to yes plus I, and the statement is terminated by semicolon. Means it is used to store calculate the sum, you can see. Then after I equal to I plus 1, this is the step value, or you can say this is the counter that is going to increase the value of I by 1 in each step. Thereafter, curly braces close this block of statement, and thereafter in the last here the condition are evaluated while keyword, thereafter conditions are evaluated here are checked here. And if this condition is true, then only the remaining block of statement will be execute here. Okay. Okay, in this program up to here we have seen that up to here when the program moved from here due to downside here inside this curly braces there is no any conditions are evaluated here means in a do while loop you can say or in a do loop once the block of statements are executed without testing the condition the block of statement move here. Okay, then here, then after similarly here means this block of statements are executed without testing the condition. But to continue this loop again, here the conditions are evaluated here. Conditions are checked here to execute the remaining block of statement. If this condition is going to be true, then in that case the loop will be going to be repeat, or you can say the block of statement written inside this curly braces will be repeat. Okay, if the condition is true means if this condition is true then body of loop will be executed. Okay, or the block of statement will be executed. If the condition is false, in that case if the condition is false, if this condition is going to be false, in that case the loop will not go to the offside here, the loop will not go here. Okay, in that case loop will be terminate. Okay, loop will be closed and the block of statement goes downside here. And downside there is a printf statement are used that is used to display the value of this yes. Okay, that is used to display the value of this yes, this one. Okay, whatever the value will be calculated here, that value the value of yes will be displayed by using printf statement here. Okay, if the loop is terminated, then after program this return will return the 0 to this integer data type, return type integer return type, and finally the program will be closed. Okay, let's understood this program with by taking one example. Okay, we will understood this program by taking one example. So let's understood that first of all the program, or you can say compiler start to execute this program from here. Here is the hashtag include studio.s. This is the header file and preparation directory. We have already discussed these things. Then after main function will be executed. And first of all here the compiler see here in this program integer data type are used to declare these three variables here. And thereafter that compiler see this one, read this one, printf statement, enter any numbers. After running the program the user see this message over their screen, and by reading this message the user enter any value there or any number there. Uh, Suppose user entered that value. Suppose user entered that number n. Okay, you can say suppose user enter the value of that number. You can say okay, okay. Suppose here user, when the user see this message, okay, when user see this message enter any number on a screen. In that case, user entered any value there or any numbers, and suppose user entered the value of n is 3. Okay, suppose the user entered 3 here, and then this three is goes to be stored in here with the help of scanf statement. It means with the help of scanf statement, scanf function, the number, whatever the number, or you can say the, if user entered 3 means the 3, that 3 the value that 3, okay, the number which are entered by the user, that is 3, and that 3 is going to be stored in this n variable. In this n variable with the help of scanf statement. You can say scanf statement are used to accept the number entered by the user in a program and store that number in this variable n. Okay. Thereafter, program move to the next line. Then program move to the next line, and here is the do statement. Do means it is generally do keywords are used to perform some work. We have to understood that. Okay. Do को प्रयोग चाहिँ के को लागि गरिन्छ भने काम गराउनको लागि सिम्पल हामीले बुझिन्छ. So the block of statement move to the next line here, and then after here is reached here, and here is some calculation s equal to s plus I, and here that it perform that s equal to s plus I. Okay, so the previous value of s, or you can say the initial value of s is here 0. So s equal to 0 plus, you can say 0 plus, yeah, 0 plus I, and the previous value or initial value of I is, the initial value of I is 1. Okay, so s equal to 0 plus 1 equal to 1. Okay, s equal to 0 plus 1 equal to 1. Similarly, the program follow move to the next line. Okay, move to the next line after calculating this. Program follow move to the next line, and here is I equal to I plus 1. Means this is a, you can say this is the increment operator. Okay, that is the value of I by 1. So I equal to, you have to understood that I means generally I equal to I plus 1. And the initial value of I is 1 there. Okay, isn't it here? Yeah. The initial value of I is 1. And this value of I is increased by 1, means I equal to I plus 1. That means 1 plus 1 equal to, means the value of I become a 2 here. Thereafter program goes to the next line here, and finally is reach here. Okay, and here is a, now here while, means here while conditions are used. Okay, means conditions are evaluated here. Here now you check the condition, means I is, you can say I is less than or equal to, or equal to n. Okay, or equal to n, means the value of I is, the value of I is 2. So you check the condition 2 is less than or equal to, or equal to, the value of n is, value of n is 3 here, isn't it? The user has entered 3 number, so the value of n is 3. Means 2 is less than or equal to 3. Yeah, this is true. Yes, 2 is not equal to 3, but 2 is less than 3. So that's why this is a true. And this condition is true. So that's why, means this condition is true. So that's why the block of statement is going to be repeat. You can say that block of statement, the block of statement or body of loop, you can say, going to be repeat again from here. Okay, it moved to offside, or it is going to be repeat from here to here again. So again, s equal to s plus I. Okay, this is our, this is our first loop. Okay, this is our first loop, we can say. Yeah, this is our first loop. And then after, now in a second loop, s equal to, okay, s equal to, again s equal to s plus I. The previous value of s is, the previous value of s is here 1, isn't it? So 1 plus, 1 plus I, and the previous value of I is, the previous value of I is the 2 here. So 1 plus 2, and 1 plus 2 equal to, 1 plus 2 equal to, it become a 3. Yeah. Similarly, after executing this block of statement, the program will move to the next line and compile and move to the next line here. It executes this statement. Now here is a I equal to I plus, I equal to I plus 1. So here again it calculates that I equal to I plus 1. The previous value of I is, the previous value of I is 2. As you can see here, the previous value of I is a, you are here 2. So the previous value of I is 2, and it will be increased by 1, means 1 is added here, and it become, now it become a 3. The new value of I become a 3. Okay, then program move to the next line here again. The program move to the next line here, means here is the conditions are evaluated. Similarly move here, and here is conditions are evaluated again. I is less than, while I is less than or equal to, it means while the value of I is less than or equal to 3, in that case this condition is going to be true, and the, if this condition is true, The block of statement written inside this, okay, the block of statement written inside this curly braces will be executed if this condition is until this condition is true, or if this condition is true, or you can say until this condition is true, the block of statement written inside this curly braces, okay, will be executed. So again, it will test the condition that I is less than or equal to equal I is less than or equal to n. The value of I is, okay, the previous value of I is here, the new value of I means 3. So let's say now 3 is less than or equal to the new value of n, means value of n, that the value, this value is 3. So 3 is less than or equal to 3. Yeah, 3 is not less than 3, but it is equal to 3. So that's why this is also true. This condition is also true. And if this condition is true, the block of statement written inside this curly braces is going to be a repeat again. Means program follow move from here to here again. Okay. It start executing from here again. Means the block of statement written inside this curly braces will be executed. So now third loop is going to be executed. So you can say yes equal to yes plus I. The previous value, or you can say the old value of yes is 3. Okay, yes means sum. So 3 plus I. The previous value of I is, the previous value of I is here 3. Now 3 plus 3 equal to, it become a 6. You have to understood that. Okay, it become a 6. Similarly, program move to the next line now. After executing this line, the program move to the next line here, and here is I equal to I plus 1. So, I equal to, you can say I equal to I plus 1. The previous value of I is, the previous value of I is here 3. Okay. So, previous value of I is 3, and it is increased by 1. Okay, means 3 plus 1. And it become a new value of I become a 4. Okay, then after again program move to the next line here and here again while conditions are evaluated. Okay, means the conditions are evaluated that I is less than or equal to n. Now it again check means I, the value of I is 4, means 4 is less than or equal to n. N means 3. So yeah, in this time 4 is neither less than 3 nor 4 is equal to 3. So that's why this condition is true. Sorry, this condition is false. In this case the condition is false, so that's why we can see that this condition, because of this condition is false, the block of statement, this block of statement, the block of statement written inside this curly braces will not be repeat. I can say the body of loop is going to be terminate. Okay, and in that case the program follow move to the next line here, and in the next line here there is a printf statement are used, and printf statement are used to display this message, means sum of digit is, with this message this printf statement display the value of yes. Okay, means printf statement are used to display the value of yes, and the value of yes is here, is the last value of yes. The last value of this yes is going to be displayed by printf statement. So here now printf, you can say printf statement. Okay, printf statement display with that message sum of digit is yes, and the last value of yes is, you can say the last value of yes is there. But the last value of yes, the last value of yes is here 6. So 6 is displayed here. The output of this program is a 6. And similarly the program moved to the next line after displaying this line. Okay, after executing this line, you can say the program moved to the next line here. This return keyword return 0, this to the main function, this integer return type, and similarly the program is going to be closed. So dear friends, hope you will get the point. And let's write this program in a DAP C++ that make your concept more clear. So this is my DAP C++. Remember that while writing program in a DAP C++, we have to always write the program in a small letter. Okay, stdio, that is called header file, or this is called preprocessor directories too. Then after integer return type main function. Okay, main function, Then after we'll write here return 0 to return 0. Okay, return 0. And then after we'll write here now we will declare one integer data type. Okay, integer data type to declare all types of variable that we are going to use in the program. So first variable we need a n to store the number entered by the user. Similarly, we need a yes variable to store the sum. Okay, to store the value sum. And then after we need one more variable I to execute our loop, or to you can say to run our loop or looping statement. Okay, in purpose we need a I variable. Similarly, printf statement, we will use printf statement to display the message over the screen. Enter any number will display this message on the screen. So that's why during runtime, user read this message and they will pass the value in a program by reading this message. And to store that message in a program, we will use scanf statement. Okay, scanf statements, parenthesis in double quotation. Percent d will write here percent d because percent we are going to store the number entered by the user in a n variable, and we will use address operator here, address of n. Okay, by using percent d, because there is the percent d because this n variable is declared by using integer data type here. Okay, by using integer data type, this n is declared here. So that's why we have written here percent d, because we have written here percent d because the format specifier of this person this integer data type is a percent d. Okay, similarly, uh, we will use now syntax of do statement or do while loop. You can say do keyword are there, and after curly braces open, curly braces close, and inside this curly braces yes equal to yes plus I, and each statement must be terminated by semicolon. Similarly, to increase the value of I, we will use here step value I equal to I plus 1. Okay, yeah, means and then after we'll test the condition here while. Okay, while keyword parenthesis, and inside parenthesis we'll write the condition here I less than or equal to n. Then after this condition must be terminated by semicolon. Okay, and outside of the loop we will print the value of n. We are in the printf statement by using printf statement, parenthesis and in double quotation. Inside double quotation we can pass here message sum of digits is, okay, is percent d, is percent d comma percent d comma yes, because we are going to display this value, the value of this variable. Okay, so we'll write here yes, then after terminate by using semicolon. And finally we have written the program this, and let's execute this program. So I will execute this program by clicking here execute. You can click you can compile and run step by step, or you can compile and run it together or at once. Yeah, so it will ask for to save this program. First I will save this program. Okay, by giving some name here. I'll write a some in the file name. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's compiled. As you can see here, it is equal to 0 and 1 equals 0. Okay, means that there is no any error in our program. Okay, if there is any error, it will indicate us. Okay, in this program there is no any errors and no any warnings is there, means this program is 100% debug, and there is no any errors, it is 100% correct. Now it is asking, we can see here, this is in this black screen, you can see here there's one message enter any number. This message is displayed here because we have used printf statement here to display this message. Okay, so that user during runtime they can see here a message and they will understood what to do next. So by seeing this one, user can understood that now I have to enter some number. It's like we will you enter here a number, that number will Okay, I will enter the 4 here. Okay, then after entering this 4, the program in a program, after entering that 4 there, this 4 is going to be stored here in a n variable. Okay, with the help of scanf statement or scanf function. So let's enter it. Yeah, as you can see, the sum of digit is 10. That means the sum of 4 digits is a 10. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal to 10. Okay, as we have discussed already in the previous, in the beginning of this video, that okay, the same thing is here. Similarly, we can check more. We can check more too. Okay, multiple number of time we can check it. I will execute it again. Okay, by entering that theory, because we have uh, we have seen there, that in an example while describing this program, we have entered here, we have supposed here the value of n is 3. So this time I will enter 3 here. Then after, as you can see, the sum of the digit is 6. Okay, yeah. In this way, dear friends, you can perform you can run this program in a DAV C++, and I hope you will understood this program very well. And if this video is useful for you, please like and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to share. Have a good day, friends. See you in the next video.